Hi, well today I'm excited to introduce you to my friend Marissa Wagner. Marissa is the Special Projects Coordinator with the ARC of Butler County. So Marissa, thanks for coming on.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. Okay, so how long have you been working at the ARC?
I've been with the ARC for about 6.5 years.
6.5
years.
years.
I started in 2016.
2016, and I know that the ARC of Butler County has been around here in our community for a while, right?
Yes, since 1957.
1957.
Yeah.
And could you tell us what the mission of the organization is?
So our mission basically is to provide services for individuals in the community who were born with or diagnosed with intellectual and developmental disabilities. So we try to provide them services to give them the best quality of life as possible.
Sure, and I know that you do amazing things, your team. What are some of those programs and services that you provide? Like an overview.
An overview. So I'm based out of our sheltered workshop. It's also known as Park Productions, if anybody is familiar with Park Productions. In that building specifically, we provide work for individuals. They come to us, we give them work, they make a paycheck.
Oh, wonderful.
Within the workshop. We also have small group employment, where groups of 3 will go out into the community and they do cleaning jobs with different businesses who we have contracts with. And then we also have an adult training facility, and that is where they come and they work on skills that are needed for everyday living. So we do a little bit in the kitchen, a little bit of basic cleaning, arts and crafts to work on like mental stimulation, socialization, and things like that. So,
all right. How many participants would you say that you serve in these different programs?
Total, we have probably about 60, maybe 70. A little bit closer to 70 probably.
So the production piece, what kinds of activities are they making? Did I hear something about like candles? Is that something that happens?
We do make candles, yes. We make homemade soy-based candles that we sell from the building. We do fundraisers with different organizations as well throughout Butler County, where we will coordinate with them. They pick the scents that they want, and then the individuals actually make the candles.
Right.
So they will help prep the jars, the tins. They put the wick, candle wick in it. Now our staff, they do handle the hot wax for safety issues, but after the wax is poured, they clean up the jars and the tins, they put the labels on, and they get them ready to go out to whoever's purchasing.
They're really popular, and I'm thinking, the time of the year, that would be a wonderful holiday gift.
Yes, we do make special Christmas candles this time of year. We have several scents that are just for Christmas time. You can only get them at Christmas time.
Are you still putting together the firewood?
We do the firewood, yes. We do have the bundled firewood. We do that as well.
And if individuals are interested in learning more about this, they can go on your website. They can give you a call.
Yes, you can visit our website, arcbutler.org, and that'll give you information on all the services that we provide. It'll provide you with contact information of who you can call to discuss those services. You can also contact CCR.
Okay,
They also will provide you with the information of what we have to offer and if the individual would be appropriate for those programs.
Okay, so that would be how people would get then referred into the program.
Correct, yes.
Okay, perfect. Now I know too, Marissa, with special projects, one of the projects that you also oversee is the after-school program?
Yes.
And that's called Arrow?
It is. We changed the name, and I always forget. Activities, employment, and recreational opportunities.
Okay.
So it actually is an umbrella for 3 different programs, one of which is my after-school transition program. I work with high school students that have intellectual or developmental disabilities who are approaching graduation, and we work on skills that they need to make that transition from high school to adulthood.
Oh, wonderful.
So we do a lot with like self-advocacy and self-determination, finding interests and abilities to help them find a career path.
Okay.
And then we work on writing a resume with them, interview skills so they can start to learn, communication, eye contact, those sort of things. And then we also touch base on independent living skills. So we will work with them in the kitchen so they can start learning how to read a measuring spoon, measuring cup, how to read a recipe, to use all of those tools to then make something in the kitchen.
And what age range is that?
16 to 21.
16 to 21.
Yes, those students are able to stay in school until until the age of 21.
Okay.
So that's the age range I typically work with.
Okay. And then do the schools refer their students to you? How does that work?
I reach out to the schools at the beginning of the year to let them know the program is starting, and then they have students that are interested that then will fill out an application or a registration form, and then it gets sent back to me, and that's about how it works. Yeah.
Well, how can the community help? I mean, if businesses wanted to get involved or to be maybe a site to bring students to maybe get some hands-on, does that happen?
I am always looking for community service projects for my students, because that is one thing that I try to teach them, is that they can always be a part of the community in some way, and it's also a great way for them to put those skills on their resume.
Absolutely.
Job experience, any kind of experience is great for them to put on their resume. So,
and I know I have worked with some of Marissa's participants, and it has been so joyful for both of us, and what great relationships that we've built. And we all need to feel empowered, right?
Absolutely, yes. And that's something I try to teach those kids, is they can do anything they want as long as they work hard.
Absolutely. Well, Marissa, thank you for sharing your
Thank
time
you.
with us,
Yes.
and for all of the wonderful work that the ARC of Butler County has been doing for our community since 1957. And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you,
you.
Tricia.
Thanks for watching this episode of the Butler Buzz. If you want to see more, just click on the playlist button up here. To keep up to date with all of Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, click on the subscribe button down here. Hey, I suggest you do both. See you next time.